Hash topic selection reasoning asterisk asterisk trending signals. Inflation 2025. Bank fees. How to save money. Financial freedom. Asterisk asterisk channel signal. Inflation savings fear. Hidden costs. Silent wealth. Destruction asterisk asterisk best performer pattern. Identity attack. Habits that keep you poor. Asterisk asterisk already covered. Saving makes you poor. Habits that keep you poor. AI middle class. Asterisk asterisk. Chosen topic. Your bank is quietly profiting from your money while paying you almost nothing, and you thank them for it. The hidden architecture of how banks use your deposits to generate billions while giving you 0.01% interest, charging you fees for the privilege, and training you to believe this is normal. Asterisk asterisk. Title. Asterisk asterisk. You don't have a bank account, your bank has you. Hash full script. Asterisk 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 asterisk. Your bank made $148 billion in profit last year. Your savings account earned you $11. That's not an exaggeration. That's the median savings account balance in America, $8,000. Sitting in a traditional bank earning 0.01% annual interest, $11.20. That's your cut. Meanwhile, your bank took that same $8,000, lent it out at 8.5% on a credit card, and pocketed the difference. They made roughly $680 from your money. You made $11, and somehow you're the one paying them a monthly maintenance fee. Subscribe CTA at 30s. Asterisk. If this math is starting to make you uncomfortable, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this channel exists to show you the financial traps nobody explains. This isn't a conspiracy, it's a business model, and it works because most people never do the math I just did. But today we're going to do all the math. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why your relationship with your bank is the most lopsided financial arrangement in your life, and exactly what to do about it. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Here's how banking actually works, stripped of the marketing. You deposit money. The bank says thank you, and immediately lends roughly 90% of it to someone else, a mortgage borrower, a credit card holder, a business. This is called fractional reserve banking, and it's completely legal. The difference between what they pay you in interest and what they charge borrowers is called the net interest margin. In 2024, the average net interest margin for U.S. banks was 3.3%. That sounds small until you realize American banks hold $17.4 trillion in deposits. A 3.3% spread on $17.4 trillion is $574 billion in revenue just from the spread. Just from the gap between what they pay you and what they charge someone else using your money. JP Morgan Chase alone reported $93.5 billion in net revenue in 2024. They have 82 million consumer customers. That means each customer generated on average over $1,100 in revenue for Chase. Ask yourself, did Chase provide you $1,100 worth of value last year? Or did you provide them $1,100 worth of value? And here's where it gets uncomfortable. After the Federal Reserve raised interest rates to 5.25-5.5% in 2023 and 2024, banks dramatically increased what they charged borrowers. Mortgage rates hit 8%. Credit card APRs averaged 24.7%. But the average savings rate at the big four banks, it barely moved. It stayed at 0.01 to 0.05%. The spread widened. They made more money from your deposits and passed none of it to you. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. But the spread isn't enough. They also charge you fees. American banks collected $7.7 billion in overdraft and insufficient funds fees in 2023 alone. That number is actually down from $12.4 billion in 2019. And banks want you to praise them for that reduction. They want a standing ovation for stealing less. Here's a story that explains the psychology. A Bank of America customer in 2024 posted their annual fee summary online. Monthly maintenance fee, $12 per month, $144 per year, paper statement fee, wire transfer fees, ATM fees for using other banks' machines, foreign transaction fees from a single vacation, total annual fees, $387, total interest earned on their $6,000 balance, 60 cents, 60 cents. That customer paid their bank $386.40 more than the bank paid them. And this person had been a loyal customer for 9 years. 9 years of paying for the privilege of lending a corporation their money at zero interest. Now multiply this across 124 million American households with bank accounts. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau estimated total bank fee revenue at over $28 billion annually when you include maintenance fees, ATM charges, wire fees, and account minimums. You are not the customer, you are the inventory. Asterisk, 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 now layer inflation on top. If you kept $20,000 in a traditional savings account from January 2020 to January 2025, your balance still reads $20,000. Maybe $20,047 with interest, but adjusted for cumulative inflation of 22.7% over that period, your purchasing power dropped to roughly $15,540. You lost $4,460 in real value, silently, with no line item on any statement. Your bank doesn't show you an inflation loss column. There's no notification that says your money bought 22% less stuff this month than when you deposited it. They show you a green number, your balance, and you feel safe. This is what I call the green number illusion. As long as the number on your screen stays the same or goes up by pennies, your brain registers safety. But safety and wealth preservation are two completely different things. Your money is in a burning building, and the bank is showing you a photo of the building from before the fire. Between 2020 and 2025, the S&P 500 returned approximately 85% cumulatively. High-yield savings accounts offered 4 to 5% in 2023 and 2024. Treasury 1 bonds matched inflation directly. Even a basic Treasury bill ladder beat inflation by 1 to 2%. That same $20,000 in a high-yield savings account would be roughly $23,800 today. In a diversified index fund, potentially $37,000. In your traditional bank account, $15,540 in real purchasing power. The difference between the best and worst option? $21,460 over 5 years on just $20,000. And the worst option is the one 67% of Americans are currently using. Asterisk, 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 asterisk banks have a term internally that you'll never see in their marketing. It's called rate loyalty penalty. And academic research from the CFPB and multiple universities has documented it extensively. Here's how it works. New customers get promotional rates, sign-up bonuses, introductory APYs, waived fees for 6 months. Existing customers get nothing. A 2023 study found that customers who stayed with the same bank for over 5 years earned, on average, 0.35% less in interest than new customers at the same institution. On a $50,000 deposit, that's $175 per year in lost interest, just for being loyal. Over a decade, that's $1,750 plus compounding. The bank is literally charging you for not leaving. This mirrors what insurance companies, cable providers, and cell phone carriers do. The industry term is inertia pricing. They know that switching banks feels overwhelming. New account numbers, updating direct deposits, changing autopay. So they bet on your laziness. And they're right. The average American keeps their primary bank account for 17 years. 17 years of paying the loyalty penalty. 17 years of 0.01%, while high-yield alternatives offered 10 to 50 times more. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. So here's what this looks like in practice when you stop accepting it. Step 1. Open a high-yield savings account at an online bank or credit union today, not next week, today. As of early 2025, accounts at institutions like Marcus, Ally, and Discover are offering 4.0 to 4.5% APY with no minimums and no maintenance fees. That same $8,000 earning 60 cents at your traditional bank earns $340 to $360 per year. That's a 300x improvement for 30 minutes of work. Step 2. Audit every fee. Log into your bank, download 12 months of statements, and highlight every fee. Total it. That number is what your loyalty costs. Step 3. Keep only what you need in checking. 1 to 2 months of expenses. Move everything else to where it's working. High-yield savings for your emergency fund. Treasury bills or I-bonds for medium-term savings. Index funds for anything you won't touch for 5 or more years. Step 4, and this is the one nobody talks about. Set a calendar reminder every 6 months to check your rates. Banks quietly lower high-yield rates after promotional periods. The system rewards people who pay attention and punishes people who don't. The difference between doing this and doing nothing over a 30-year career? Conservative estimate, $185,000 to $340,000 in lost wealth for an average household. That's not a house. That's not a college fund. That's just the fee for not paying attention. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Your bank doesn't hate you. That's what makes this worse. They don't think about you at all. You're a row in a spreadsheet, a deposit base to be leveraged, a source of fee income to be optimized. The moment you understand that, you stop asking your bank to treat you better and you start treating yourself better. If this video changed how you see your bank account, subscribe to this channel. We release new breakdowns every week on the financial systems designed to keep you passive. And if you want to understand the next layer of this, how your money is being devalued even faster than you think, watch this video next. It will make today's video look like the opening act. Short clip 1. Your bank's dirty secret asterisk, 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 asterisk. Your bank made $148 billion last year. Your savings account made you $11. Here's why that's not an accident. You deposit $8,000. Your bank pays you 0.01%. That's $11 a year. Then they take that same $8,000 and lend it out on a credit card at 24.7% APR. They earned roughly $680 from your money. You got $11, and you're still paying them a $12 monthly maintenance fee. That means you paid your bank $133 more than they paid you for the privilege of lending them your cash. Across $17.4 trillion in American deposits, banks pocketed $574 billion just from this one trick. The gap between what they pay you and what they charge borrowers. You're not their customer, you're their inventory. And the craziest part, it gets worse. Short clip 2. Your savings are on fire. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. If you had $20,000 in savings in 2020, you now have $15,540. The number on your screen still says $20,000, but cumulative inflation since 2020 hit 22.7%. Your purchasing power collapsed by almost $4,500, and your bank never sent you a single notification. There's no inflation loss line on your statement. You just see a green number and feel safe. Meanwhile, that same $20,000 in a basic index fund would be $37,000 today. In a high-yield savings account, $23,800. The difference between the best option and what you're doing right now is over $21,000 on just 20 grand. 67% of Americans are currently choosing the worst option. Your money is in a burning building, and the bank is showing you a photo from before the fire. Short clip 3. Banks charge you for being loyal. Asterisk, 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 asterisk. Banks have an internal term they'll never say out loud: rate loyalty penalty. A 2023 study found that customers who stay at the same bank for over 5 years earn 0.35% less interest than brand new customers at the same bank. On $50,000, that's $175 a year, just for being loyal. Over a decade, $1,750 plus compounding, gone. They give new customers bonuses, promotional rates, fee waivers. You get nothing. Because they've done the math on your laziness. The average American keeps their bank account for 17 years. 17 years of paying the loyalty penalty. 17 years of 0.01%, while high-yield accounts offered 4.5%. Switching takes 30 minutes. Not switching costs you 6 figures over a lifetime. So why haven't you moved?